Lamo Thondup is the 14th Dalai Lama. He is the leader of the Buddhist religion and is today revered around the globe. So Dalai Lama has appeared several times in many postage stamps. Today, we are going to see some of them. But let me confess, as a person as famous as the Dalai Lama, it is very hard to fully locate and discover all the stamps issued on him. So, we are going through the most important ones. So, when do we first see the Dalai Lama in postage stamps, you ask? Well, it was in 1974. That year, to mark the centenary of the UPU, 4 stamps were issued by name of Tibet. Although, as we know, that Tibet was annexed in 1951 by China. Anyhow, these stamps were issued by the name of Tibet, and here we see the image of the Dalai Lama and several important other Tibetan locations, such as the Potala Palace, where the Dalai Lama lived, the map of the Tibetan region, in the land where Tibet used to be its own country, the flag of Tibet, and the Dharamshala residency, where the Dalai Lama currently lives. Then, the Dalai Lama won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1989. So in 1994, a stamp was issued on him by Mongolia. Then, 3 were issued on him by Micronesia. 203, we see a stamp on him from Guinea-Bissau. 2005, 2 stamps from Austria. 2006, a stamp from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. In 28, Malawi issued a stamp on the Dalai Lama. Rwanda issued a stamp in 29, where he is pointing at you. In 2012, Hawaii issued 2 stamps on the Dalai Lama and Tibet. On one of these, we see the Dalai Lama, and on the other one, we see the coat of arms of Tibet. In 2015, Germany issued 2 fine stamps on him. In 2016, we have one from Togo and one from the Netherlands, which states "Forever Tibet." We even see the signature of the Lama here. The Solomon Islands issued 5 interesting stamps on the 14th Dalai Lama in 2019. Others who have issued stamps can be named, such as Antigua and Barbuda, the Solomon Islands, Taiwan, and so on. Now we are going to see the stamp or stamps issued on the Dalai Lama and other human rights fighters. Like in 22, Mozambique issued 4 stamps. One was on the Dalai Lama, the others were Mother Teresa, Pope John Paul II, and Mahatma Gandhi. In 2012, Sao Tome and Principe issued some stamps on Mother Teresa, Pope John Paul II, the Dalai Lama, and Gandhiji. In 2014, the Central African Republic issued 4 stamps on Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India. In one of these stamps, we see the Dalai Lama. In 2016, a stamp set from Sao Tome and Principe was issued, where we see several Nobel laureates, including Mother Teresa, Nelson Mandela, Rabindranath Tagore, and the Dalai Lama. In 2020, Sao Tome and Principe also issued another stamp with the Pope John Paul and the Dalai Lama. In 1996, the Central African Republic issued a fine set of stamps with many human rights fighters, including the Dalai Lama, Martin Luther King Jr., John Fitzgerald Kennedy, Nelson Mandela, Mother Teresa, and Mahatma Gandhi. Guinea-Bissau has also issued a stamp on the Dalai Lama and Pope John Paul II. So as we can see, the Dalai Lama appears with many interesting people. These include Nobel laureates like Rabindranath Tagore, Mother Teresa, Nelson Mandela, and so on. Also, they include human rights fighters like John Fitzgerald Kennedy, Nelson Mandela again, and the Martin Luther King, so on. And we must also notice that being a religious leader, there are many stamps with the Dalai Lama and Pope, mostly Pope John Paul II. So these kind of people mostly appear besides the Dalai Lama. We are very close to the end, but now we are going to see a special topic. We shall examine the stamps where we see the Dalai Lama and his Tibetan residency, the Potala Palace. The Potala Palace is the palace in which the Dalai Lama lived, and it is one of the largest houses in the world. So the Potala Palace and the Dalai Lama have appeared in stamps of Mongolia, Sao Tome and Principe, Togo, again Sao Tome and Principe in 2020, Guyana, and so on. So that's how we see Lamo Thondup, the 14th Dalai Lama, in postage stamps. He is a symbol of peace around the world. So it is refreshing to see that he has been given tribute from so many countries around the world. Thank you. Sangham saranam gacchami